You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. In the news, I am not scared of Wike. Let him take me to court. There is so much to expose about this man. Who said this? Shield, Henry Shield, a former People's Democratic Party (PDP) member and ex-federal lawmaker, has made serious allegations about Federal Capital Territory (FCT) minister in some Wike's administrative practices during a recent interview on Mike podcast, claiming the minister has undermined established governance procedures in the nation's capital. Shield alleged that Wike had deviated from standard administrative protocols in managing the FCT, particularly in the crucial area of budget preparation. For the first time in the FCT, an FCT budget was prepared without the input of directors in the FCT, Shield claimed during the podcast interview. The former lawmaker alleged that Wike operates with a severely limited circle of officials, effectively sidelining most of the FCT's administrative leadership. Wike works with only four directors in the FCT: Director of Lands, Director of Procurement, Director of Finance, and Director of Development Control. Those are the only four people he works with, Shield stated. Shield questions the wisdom of this approach, arguing that it undermines effective governance. How do you run a budget without the input of the directors who are supposed to be the implementers of the budget? He asked, suggesting that this practice represents a fundamental departure from established administrative norms. The former federal lawmaker attributed what he described as dysfunction within the FCT administration to fear among civil servants. They are scared of him, Shield alleged, referring to FCT directors and other officials, demonstrating his willingness to stand by his allegations. Shield issued a direct challenge to the FCT minister. If Wike feels what I'm saying is wrong, he can come and arrest me, he stated defiantly. Shield used strong language to characterize Wike's impact on the FCT administration, claiming Wike has bastardized the FCT. The former lawmaker emphasized this his lack of intimidation in making these public allegations. I am not scared of Wike. I am not scared of him. I'm telling you, if I meet him now, I will tell him to his face, she declared, underscoring his willingness to confront the minister directly. She distinguished between political correctness and factual accuracy in his criticism. What I'm saying is true. It does not need to be right. I just need to be true, he stated, suggesting his focus is on exposing what he considers factual misconduct rather than making politically palatable statements. Reiterating his challenge for legal recourse, Child invited Wike to pursue court action if he disputed the allegations. If it is not true, he asked the court, let him come and take me to the court, please, he said. The former lawmaker hinted at additional concerns about Wike's tenure as FCT minister, suggesting his current allegations represent only a portion of potential issues. There are so much so to be exposed about this man in the FCT, Shield concluded. These allegations raise questions about administrative practices and governance structures within the FCT under Wike's ministerial leadership, particularly regarding stakeholders' participation in crucial processes like budget presentation. Like the saying goes that those who want to cut to equity must come with clean hands. Of course, and whoever is serving Nigeria or serving in a public office must be ready for scrutiny. Even things you don't expect about your life, you will see that people will go and dig them out. Why? Because you are already occupying a public position. In this case, Mr. Henry Shield is the one talking about Nyesom Wike. That's the current minister of the Federal Capital Territory, and he's busy, scrutinizing his administrative style in FCT, and also alleging or accusing the minister of going through some practices that are not supposed to be. For example, he made mention that some of his procedure in the administration of the FCT look very, very, intimidating. That he is busy, working with only four directors out of every other directors in the FCT, and the rest are afraid of him. Like he was able to present his budget using only the input of four directors only, and then the rest who are supposed to be the implementers of this particular budget, their input was not, added to the situation. Whether it is true or not, well, it is left for those who are in question to also come out openly and speak concerning the matter. And also, it is left for Wike whether to, reply or not. But he has every right even to reply to whatever Mr. Shield has said. Because as far as Mr. Shield is concerned, he said for the first time in the FCT, an FCT budget was prepared without the input of directors in the FCT. He even said that there are so many things to be, exposed about this Nyesom Wike, because he made mention that he worked with only director of lands, director of procurement, director of finance, and the director of development control. Those are the only four people that Wike worked with. Well, of course, Wike is should be given the opportunity to reply, because I don't know how he's going to do it. That if these statements are true, where did he get the input of other directors, and what does he really think that those directors and their areas of control really needed, and they are now, imputing some money in the budget for them without their input. Wiki the man she questioned the wisdom of this approach, that he is saying is undermining effective governance. And these are some of his points when he was discussing the matter of the FCT minister. And he said that there is fear among these civil servants, so they couldn't talk. He said they are scared of Wiki, and referring to all those directors. But be it as it may, I think it's difficult for somebody who's looking at FCT from outside and the performance of Wiki to believe this kind of allegations. So we're expecting that more information should come forward, and let Wiki also issue a rebuttal concerning the matter, because the progress of FCT is what is much more important. But for him to say Wike has bastardized the FCT, I think there is a lot to know that are yet to be revealed. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.